Jesus Christ. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Amonos with Ricky Novella. This is episode 21, and fucking feels good to say we're episode 21. We've been consistent. This one is a little bit a day late, all right? This is a solo podcast. You can probably hear Coco doing her little Coco barks, and the reason why this is going to be a day later is because I did... Jesus Christ. She thinks she's really tough. But the reason why I decided to be a day late on this episode was I did record one yesterday morning, but I just didn't really find it entertaining. You know, I didn't want to put it out there, and I felt it was rushed. As you can see, this little setup is where I do the work, and I just felt rushed. I felt like I wasn't entertaining enough, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it all over again. And I have more to talk about this time. You know, usually when I do solo podcasts, I don't try to take too much time. I try to make it quick. I try to keep it entertaining and tight in the amount of time, just because, you know, it's just me talking to the camera. But to start off with this episode, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in previous episodes before, is to do things alone, you know, to be in comfort of doing things alone and not necessarily waiting on other people, you know, in a sense where it's like, if you want to go do something and you tell your friends and just they can't, or they can, whatever, you know, whatever the case may be, just having the comfort of yourself and going out to do things. And this past week I did go see Deadpool by myself, which was a fucking awesome movie. I saw it Thursday night. I skipped the gym, and I was looking at the times, and I'm like, okay, there's actually time for me to go see it. I saw it late. It was like 10:30. I usually don't go to sleep late. Anyways, I don't go to sleep early, dude. I'm a fucking night owl, dude. And, dude, it was a sick-ass fucking movie, dude. I enjoyed everything about it. I wonder if you guys can hear the... No. I thought you were able to hear it, dude, because there's fucking music playing loud as fuck outside. And you know, and somebody told me last time, dude, just act like you can hear it. I can clearly hear that shit, you know. And I am going to turn back from time to time just to make sure that, you know, I'm good on time and I'm recording and things look fine. But I saw Deadpool, and Deadpool was it was such a good movie, dude. If you haven't gone to go see Deadpool, fucking do it, because I'm going to do some spoilers in about 1, 2, 3. All right, you know, the reason why I really like that whole Deadpool franchise, or the Deadpool movies, is because, like, I think Ryan Reynolds plays a perfect Deadpool, and I also think that the freedom that they give him to just kind of be himself and also play the character, where it's like the jokes, you know, Disney lets them say fucking naughty jokes from time to time, you know, and Wolverine, dude, like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, like there's only been one Wolverine. There's been different heroes, you know, like there's been different Spider-Mans, there's been different Supermans, different Batmans, and there's only been one Wolverine so far. And I remember there was like rumors that I believe Tom Hardy was going to play the next Wolverine. I don't know how accurate that is, but the fact that Hugh Jackman is just like kind of like known to be Wolverine was sick, and they brought him back. And then just kind of like the story on how he comes back. The story is wild, but you kind of have to expect that from Deadpool, you know. But my favorite part of like the whole movie was that they brought back characters that like either were at some point, you know, like it was Elektra. They have another Elektra, but it's not the same. You know, the first one, like when I was like back with like in elementary school, that's when all those movies were coming out. Like, I think it's Jennifer Garner. I think some shit like that. I don't remember her name, but they brought her back, and I wasn't as excited as seeing fucking Wesley Snipes come out as Blade, dude. Like, him and Ryan Reynolds have a fucking like thing going on either way, because he was in Blade 2. I think it was Blade 2. Yeah, Blade 2. No, Blade Trinity is the third one. It was the third one. Yeah, I remember now. And they didn't like each other in that movie, you know. So like throughout the whole thing, they still didn't like each other and shit. But like Wesley Snipes back in the day when he was fucking Blade, like that was the first superhero movie that I remember seeing, you know. And like a lot of people didn't really like know or understand, but everything about the whole Blade franchise was fucking sick. I remember growing up to see it. Like I remember even seeing, I think Blade 2 with my cousins and our families, right, to go fucking see it. And like they were saying that I was getting scared, but I had to really go pee every single time, like when like scary shit was happening in that movie. But dude, like the whole Blade franchise for me was like a childhood memory, where like I had every video game of Blade. I had fucking an action figure of Blade. Um, it was just cool. That was like the first superhero movie that was introduced to me, and then I think the following of that was fucking Spider Man with Tobey Maguire, dude. And it's kind of cool to see how like some of the superhero movies were first like kind of made to like now. And I know there's probably some like way before that anyways too. Shout out to the fucking logo. Hopefully it looks clear, you know. I just decided to do a solo podcast cuz um I also was at Hard Summer. I was at Hard Summer this weekend, and I could have probably made a podcast on Friday, you know, and like have had a guest and stuff, but I just was like, I'm gonna do something different. I want to do a solo podcast just because it's been a while that I've done a solo podcast, and especially with camera. So we'll see how it goes, you know. Um, the whole Hard Summer thing, dude. That's another thing I want to say. Like, I'm very proud of myself, right? I'm proud of myself from maybe like a few months ago to like now. One, being consistent with this podcast. There's going to be 21 episodes now. And just kind of doing the damn thing. Being consistent with this and kind of noticing little things that I've kind of grown myself in particular from a few months ago, you know? And I'm also proud of myself because I went to an event that was kind of like something not on my bucket list, but something to do list was like to go to a concert or music festival like by myself. And it was fucking awesome, dude. It was really cool. I was really looking forward to going by myself. Um, I like a group of my friends were supposed to go, and you know, shit happens. We're adults. We all have different fucking things we have to handle. And one of my friends did end up going the second day, but the first day to talk about that experience was fucking. It was great. I was looking forward to it all week, and I was just like, by the time like the days were counting down, I couldn't even focus at work, dude. I was just like, fuck this, dude. Like I want it to be the weekend already. I can't wait, you know. And more the fact that I was gonna get out of my comfort zone, you know. Yeah, I've been to the movies by myself. I've been to the bars by myself to go see a fucking tribute band. I've done things by myself, but this is something bigger, you know. This is something bigger where it's like a bunch of people, you know. There's fucking drugs. There's people that like drinking and stuff, right? And I think I picked the perfect event to go to because raves are pretty friendly, you know. A lot of people were there about the good vibes, you know, like the whole thing of plur, you know, peace, love, unity, respect, whatever the fuck. Um, and it was awesome, dude. It was really cool. And then the fact that it was in SoFi Stadium, I honestly when like it was announced, I thought it was an Exposition Park, right? Because I think that's where they had it last year. But I was like, SoFi, like how the fuck are they gonna do this in SoFi? And SoFi is a big fucking facility, you know, it's a big fucking stadium. There's a lot around there, and honestly, it was a perfect fucking venue. It's a beautiful stadium. They kind of included one of the stages by the stadium. Obviously not inside. Everything was outside. The parking lot is fucking huge, dude. That place is fucking big. And I don't even feel like it was that hot either. And I was kind of worried about the weather too. and the weather was not that bad, dude. Especially because like in San Bernardino, like the hard summer that I went, like I think in 2021, which was my first rave, it was fucking hot as fuck. It was stupid hot, and I think also too, like obviously like the fucking Insomniac, like the fucking people that make the fucking concert. There's like these big ass fucking cannons of like fans, and they also had like water shooting out of it, right? But that kind of helped. But also, I think like since there's like a body of water that's near SoFi Stadium, I think that's what kind of keeps the whole place cool too as well. But yeah, the only complaint that I did have was like there was two stages I was mainly at, which was the green stage and harder stage. The pink stage was the one that's kind of closer to the actual like stadium, and then there was the purple one and then hard one, and the hard one was like kind of like furthest away from everything, right? So it was kind of a mission. And the only bad complaint too that I had too is that usually in San Bernardino when they have their events in the VIP area, um, there's bathrooms in every fucking stage. This time no, it was like mainly at harder stage and then on hard stage. Yeah, it was only those two in the VIP section, because usually every VIP has like a port, like their own, like that's the reason why, and that's the reason why I pay a little bit more for VIP. The reason why I pay more for VIP is just for the comfort. Um, it's kind of worth it, especially if you get it early and you do the layaway payments. It's not as expensive as like it feels like. Um, but you get some free shit. You get the convenience of the bars being closer. You get convenience of some food being closer, and the bathrooms. The bathrooms are way nicer because I was trying. I think. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I went to once I got to the venue, like I just couldn't hold my fucking pee anymore. I was drinking before pregame, and like the actual like bathroom area where everybody else is at, it was fucking hectic, and I was like, fuck this. I gotta figure out where the restrooms are at, and just kind of plan that way too. And yeah, so that was like the only complaint that I had was like the two sections of VIP was just like the only bathrooms were there, and then kind of just a lot of walking from one like two stages to the other. But the cool thing was that they did have like a shortcut, if you had VIP. But whatever. And the reason why I liked the first day too, because the first day, like I said, I was by myself. I didn't have to like worry about anybody, like, oh, who we're gonna go see, like who we're gonna go see next, like I want to sit down, oh I'm hungry. No, it was just me worried about me. And I did pregame. I smoked. I took a little bit of shrooms, and somebody did tell me like, "Are you sure you want to do them by yourself?" Like, especially you could be by yourself the whole time. I'm like, and that kind of scared me a little bit, and like the whole mindset of when you do shrooms, like you can't have that mindset. You kind of just have to go with the flow, and just have a clear mind. And I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it." I didn't eat the whole like chocolates that I had got. I had tried two before, like the day before, and I just ate the rest, right? And honestly, it was not that bad, dude. It was not that bad. I met a few people there, right? And it was all cool vibes, dude. I was mainly at the green stage where I met people, and it was the first one was a group of guys, and the reason why like that interaction happened was, um, I got closer to the rail, and like the guys had like their drinks on the floor, and I almost knocked one over, and he's like, "Oh, dude, like it's okay, dude, like like just, if you want, put your stuff right there, and we're not gonna touch any shit, right?" Which is kind of like hard to kind of like like to trust people, cause especially like you never know what the fuck's gonna happen. But then this conversation started happening, and they were like, "Oh, dude, that's cool, man. You came by yourself. Fuck yeah, that's sick. Like that takes balls and shit." And I was just like, "Yeah, man. I'm just here doing it, just trying to have fun. Like you can kick it with us if you want." And we're vibing for a little bit, and they were gonna go see someone else, and I kind of wanted to stay more at the green stage, because the green stage was more like harder, like drum and bass and like dubstep kind of music, and they left, and then I met a couple, and the couple like I think they're from Washington, right? They're from Seattle, and no, I don't know if Seattle, but Washington, some shit like that, right? And they're being cool too, like it's because like where the fan was at, right? It was like right directly on us, and I was wearing a hat, and my hat flew away like 3 times because the fucking fan was so powerful. And the guy's like, dude, just put your hat backwards. Like, that's the only way it's not going to go away. So, like, all right, fuck, I did it. And somehow it ended up fucking flying away again. But, yeah, it was cool. And I asked them, like, hey, are you guys going to be here tomorrow? And they're like, yeah, like, if, follow me on Instagram, we can fucking try to meet up or something. And they ended up leaving the other stage, too. But it was cool. And there was, like, another group of guys, too. I think it was like 4 people. It was like 2. I don't know. It was all in that green stage. All that shit happened, right? And one guy was wearing like a frog hat, like I don't want to say a helmet, right? But it was like a beanie, and we were vibing too. We were like fucking headbanging and just like fucking going hard with the music. And another guy too. Shout out to that guy. That guy fucking He had asked me too, like if I was by myself, and I explained, and I was like, yeah, dude, like, he said, dude, that's fucking sick. And his homie gave me here, let me show you guys real quick. He gave me this fucking medal. I don't know if like I seen a few people with these shits on, it has the hard sticker on there, and I seen a few people with these on. I have no fucking idea if they brought them or the event was giving them out. But he gave me this because he's like, dude, you're going fucking hard and you're by yourself, dude. And I took a picture with that fool, and yeah, it was fucking sick. And the cool thing was like this rave, especially for myself, I got so many fucking bracelets this time. And like the other raves that I've been to, I think it's like once or twice that it's happened where I've gotten bracelets. This time I got like 4 or 5. And I even got those little like clips where like the fucking has like a sprout on it, right? And yeah, but shout out to that guy because he, like, his homie gave me that, and then I was kind of like, I was just having such a good time. I was pretty high, and I was trying to record something. He's like, dude, press record, and I'm like, I am recording, and I look up and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm not recording. He's like, don't worry, bro, I got you, dude. It's all good, Yeah. And then what happened? Oh yeah, he's like, he was just like kind of like, I don't want to say impressed, but he's like, dude, that's sick that you came by yourself. And he was like, asked me to hold his drink real quick, and then he brought out some Zins, and he's like, you want one? I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I'll take one. But like, when you're kind of already like intoxicated, you're just kind of like, fuck it, I knew there were Zins, but they were fucking 8 milligrams, and I told this fool, I'm like, dude, like, how many milligrams is this? I'm like, I take Zins, but I take like 3 milligrams. 2, I think the most I do is 6. Like, oh, this is 8. I'm like, oh fuck. He's like, wait, what'd you think it was? I was like, no, I know it was nicotine, but I've never done 8. He's like, oh, my bad, bro. Like, I probably should have told you and stuff, right? And he's like, are you okay though? I was like, yeah. He's like, I gave one of these to my friends and they got pale and they had to throw up. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And then like low key, I was like, fuck, I gotta throw up. I gotta throw up. But I was fine. Like I tried drinking water, and like I thought the water was gonna help, but it fucking didn't help. But I ended up was like, hey dude, I'll meet you later. I'm gonna go check out the other stage. Cause also like there was like one part of this like I was just like, I'm gonna go to the pink stage, see how it looks like, I was curious. And that one's pretty cool. Coco, shh, relax, dude. I know, dude. I went to the pink stage, and the cool thing about the pink stage was that was like under like the whole like I want to say like the glass ceiling. I don't know, plexiglass ceiling that's in SoFi, and that was a different vibe too. That was more like calm, more like house music and stuff, and it was different from all like the harder stuff. And I was there for like probably like 1 set and a half, and I went to hard stage. I don't know. I was all and I'm telling you, like the way that I felt, especially like doing this shit by myself, was awesome because like there was no time schedule really. I went to go fucking walk around, check out everything else. The only thing I didn't do was go to purple stage. That was the only stage I didn't feel like I needed to go on Saturday. And yeah, I fucking, what else did I do? Got some more alcohol. I drank a Four Loco, dude. I fucking, such a fucking, it's, dude, and it's cool that they have Four Locos and stuff like that, and like the beatboxes. It's cheaper, kind of, you know, but like it's gonna get you fucked up, and it's gonna continue the buzz, and it's gonna continue everything else. The only thing I didn't, I wanted to take more pictures, like with like the art stuff that they put in this, like the displays. I just, I'm, I could have asked people to take a picture of me, you know, and they probably would have took pictures with me, you know, because I know I did that at a previous rave before, but I just did not want to take pictures. I was having conversations with myself, like, dude, this shit's fun. Like, dude, be proud of yourself. And I think that was part of the shrooms, you know. I was like, be proud of yourself. Like, you did this shit. You're doing the thing. Everything's cool. And I remember getting fucking pizza, dude. There's this fucking pizza truck. I think it was like Joe's Pizza or some shit like that. It was so fucking delicious, dude. It was so good. And that's like the only thing I ate too, which was fine because I was having so much fun. And I did take a long break though. I took a long break once I got to like, because I think the last person I wanted to see of the night on Saturday was Disclosure, and I took a long break. I was like, I need to rest up because we need to have fun. And I say we because it's fucking third person talking to myself and shit, right? And good thing I took that break because I was able to see the whole Disclosure thing. And I just remember I still have to walk to meet up with my dad because my dad dropped me off. Which fucking, what a saint, man. He dropped me off both days. I'm fucking very lucky because I did not want to drive. I could have took the metro, but I don't know. Something was just, I didn't want to, you know. I didn't want to. I could have took like the shuttles that they were like, it was just more money. And like my dad, you know, fucking picked me up, took me. No problem, dude. But the day one, the highlights of my night, who I saw, was for sure, because the first two guys, I don't remember who they were, but they were pretty sick. It was like Sky and Fly, back to back with Fly, and then after that was, Infect. Infect was fucking sick. Then it was Reaper. Reaper. After Reaper was, Dimension, which was fucking awesome too. That was like all green stage. And then pink stage was like Chloe something, which like house music. She was pretty cool too. And I saw like Chris Ducey like for a few of his songs. And I feel like I'm missing one more person though. I think I'm missing up the times. But after that, I went to go close off with Disclosure. If that sounds correct. I'm trying to remember. And I know the previous episode that I was recording that I was going to have, I had it all fucking planned out, right? But it was cool. Overall, day one was fucking awesome. The experience of going by myself was fucking cool. And if you guys ever decide to like go somewhere and you're just like, man, like I want to go, but none of my friends are going, do it. I would definitely do it. Try it out. You're going to meet people. You're going to, you know, I mean, if it's something that's going to like, I mean, you'll risk danger anywhere you go, you know, even in places that you're comfortable at, like some shit can happen, you know. But I think if you just go with like, I'm going to have fun. It's going to be a good time. Act like I'm not alone. Like it's going to be worth it, because then you can talk about it and then you can pat yourself on the back and be like, I did it, you know. And I know there's a lot of people that go to raves by themselves, other music festivals, but even just little things, dude. And it's not like the fear of missing out, right? But like, let's say something like there's something that you really want to do and you're like, I really want to go do this, but my friends are not going, and you don't go because your friends, and then you see how cool it was. I think that's the most like disappointing feeling. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm proud of myself for going by myself. Day one. Now day two, luckily, Willie was able to go. And that one was still fun too, dude. I had a lot of fun. Um, kind of having like the whole layout. He basically let me plan everything. He let me plan everything. He's just like, dude, I'm following you, man. That's it. The only person I want to see at the end is Subtronics. That's the only person. And it was cool. Like I think we had a great time. Um, we were basically at Green Stage again. We saw Level Up. We saw Alley Cat, which is a female DJs, dude. And dude, Alley Cat went fucking hard, dude. She was really cool, dude. Her music was fucking tight, dude. We did miss out someone else that I want to see, but we just got there a little later, and it was a lot less people. Saturday was fucking packed of people. Even to get into the venue was fucking packed, and this time it wasn't. And it was almost kind of like the same time that my dad had dropped me off too. Um, but the second day was a lot less of people. When we got there a little later, there was more people, but even then, like leaving, it wasn't even a fucking issue. It wasn't even an issue at all. And and the crazy shit for that one, right? So day one, they did have the fans on, right? But they couldn't figure out like how to turn on the water. And then day two, they were fucking messing with it, and then they were able to figure it out. And dude, they turned the fan on right on Willie, and fucking soaked him, dude. I got soaked a little later too, but it was cool. Like it was cool, but also fucking sucked because it cooled us down, but it wasn't like, I think Sunday was a lot hotter than Saturday, and it fucking soaked us, but like to the point that like we couldn't, like, I had sunglasses on, I had to take them off because I couldn't fucking see. Fucking water was like getting in my mouth, and like it felt like we were drowning. But the experience of like the water and like just like the hard music and everybody getting fucking hyped up, that was fucking dope, dude. That was something that like I that's gonna be a core memory. I was worried about my fucking GoPro. I took my GoPro because I wanted to take videos on my GoPro as well. Um, I might throw some in there. At least my favorite ones. I did post a day one recap on my Instagram and on TikTok. Um, but I'll try to fit in some stuff that I took with the GoPro, and I'll probably put it at the end of this one. Who else do we see? Level Up. Don't remember who else was there. We did go see Matriota for a little bit. Yeah, we saw that was like different vibe. That was like more house music. That was more calm, and it was, and we kind of needed that because we were going pretty hard at Green Stage, and we just needed something just to kind of vibe to. And then we saw Tamchi and Mala for a little bit, and that was pretty cool too. But we had a lot of time to kill for Sunday. Sunday, like we were just really wanting to go see Chase and Status, and we decided to go to Purple Stage. And Purple Stage was actually a pretty cool. I told him I didn't go to Purple Stage, so I told him let's go to Purple Stage, and he followed me. And there was another DJ. I don't remember her name, but she played a lot of Brazilian funk music, and that shit was pretty sick. And that was pretty cool that we chilled there for a little bit too, in between the sets. And we were just talking, and the thing, like, me and Willie, dude, like when we're both faded and we're both like kind of like intoxicated, we have like these like dumb talks. So on Purple Stage, like we were like able to realize that there was like a NFL like building. And I don't know if every fucking state has one because it's like their football team. I don't know if it's like they have to, or it's just whatever the fucking case is, right? And we were having a conversation of like, why do they need such a big building if it's fucking football? Like it's like they need just a stadium. And then we were like breaking it down, fucking high asses breaking it down. They're like, well, what do you think they need? And I was like, fuck, they probably have an HR department. They probably have marketing department. And then, like, what else, dude? And then Willie's like, oh, well, they probably have, a fucking thing where they have to, like, talk about the trades and stuff and all that stuff. And I was like, Okay, you're right. And then he's like, oh, they probably have like different facilities, like a cafeteria, so people don't have to go out for lunch and like shit like that, right? So then we ended up coming to the conclusion, like, all right, they need that fucking big building, you know? Like we were just like, what the fuck? And then another conversation that we had was fucking. So we were still soaked. We stayed soaked for probably like most of the fucking um day. I think we started kind of like drying up before chasing status, and Willie was wearing his Mexico jersey, and I tell this fool, I'm like, yo, like how the fuck is your jersey still wet? If this is supposed to be like I don't know if it's like Adidas Tech, you know, whatever the fuck it says on there. It's like this shit should dry up already. And this what tells me, no seas mamon, like don't be a dickhead, but you're right, you know, like this shit's it's a jersey, like it's supposed to be fucking dry fit already, you know. And I think that's what it says on the jersey. We just couldn't we couldn't wrap it our fucking heads around it, dude, because we were just fucking so dumb, dude. But dude, the fact that we were able to see Chase's status again was fucking sick. Oh, the fucking screensaver went out. It's alright. It's no biggie. Um, yeah, dude, seeing Chase and status, dude, and we seen them in the Hollywood Palladium, but seeing them at a festival like this was fucking dope. It was probably like it was probably the highlight of my night too for this day two, and I think maybe overall because I was just really excited to see them. Um, they played obviously he fucking played a lot of the songs that I know and stuff, and like um dude, it was just fucking cool. The second day, dude, we fucking munched. We munched. Sorry, I just thought about it too. Like, so day one, I ate once. Day two, we ate three times. We ate three times. Okay, so we had some birria fucking fries, right, which was fucking great, but it was a small amount. And that's like the one complaint that I had too. That like they should have gave us a little bit more food from what the fuck we pay for that, right? And then I told Willie, yo, I'm still pretty hungry, dude. But I didn't want to eat something more by myself because I was like, if I buy something, I'm going to feel overstuffed. So I told him, like, let's go half and half on a burrito. And it was pretty bomb. It was a pretty bomb burrito, but the same thing, dude. The size was just not worth the fucking goddamn money that we paid, you know? And then the fact that it was just like meat and beans, dude, it fucking sucked. But, dude, like, when you're fucking hungry, you're drinking, you've been walking around all day, like, you just don't give a fuck, you know? And after chasing status, we went to go see Subtronics. I feel like we're missing one more DJ, but that's from right off the top of my head. And we saw Subtronics for a little bit, but then we had to cut that short because like my dad had to pick us up, and I didn't want him to like wait for us like late, you know, because he had to work like today in the morning. But I don't know what I was going with that. No, we had pizza, dude. We ate Joe's Pizza again. I was telling him like, yo, this pizza's bomb. You gotta try it. And like he was just like, I'm only gonna try it if you say it's really worth it. And he ate his pizza and he was like, all right, dude, yeah, this is a good combination. Overall, dude, I think Hard Summer was a success. And like I said, I recommend to people that do some shit. If you haven't been to a rave and you kind of like EDM music, go for the vibes, go for how things go. Everybody's friendly, everybody's cool. There is some fucking people that get out of control, but for the most part, if you're minding your own business and you give positive vibes, it don't even matter. The next rave, I have no idea. I don't know what the next one is. People talk about EDC, but I think EDC is a lot. In a sense, it's a lot of money. It's a lot because you gotta fucking prep. Like people tell me, like you gotta prep for that, like years like a year in advance. And I don't know if I could do 5 to 5, dude. It's 5 in the morning. It's like 5 in the afternoon to 5 in the morning to that shit like goes, and I don't know. I'm hurting right now, dude. My feet hurt, my knee hurts, legs hurt, my neck hurts from fucking head banging and shit. I don't know. We'll see. There's other ones that I haven't been to yet. Um, Maybe it's just time to take a break. I'm fucking almost 30, and I know there's people that are older that I go to raves and shit. But dude, I don't know. We'll see. The next event is fucking Nashville, dude. Nashville is gonna be next month already, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited for to be able to travel, to kind of get some country music in and stuff. Just meet people, have good vibes, dude, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Um, I also want to thank the people that take the time to listen to this. Um, Maybe watch it on YouTube. It's pretty cool seeing from like what it first was to like now, which is like maybe to other people like it doesn't seem like a lot, but to me it's growing, and I know I'm not nowhere near I want to be, and I don't even know where I want to be with this podcast. I don't even know if I want it to pop off. I just it's fun doing this for me. It's fun having friends on, having people that I look up to or like have left a stamp in my life, and being able to have a conversation with them on camera and pick their brains and just talk to people. Um, People tell me that it's cool, like it's good stuff. Like I like hearing those compliments, and I'm also great with. I don't want to say great with constructive criticism, but like if people can give me feedback on how to make this better, how to make it more entertaining, I'm all open for it, dude. But the fact that people tell me like, oh, I had one person tell me, like, dude, your last episode with Selena was awesome. Like, I had a long ass day and I had to drive everywhere, and dude, it kept me entertained the whole time. And just little things like conversations that are like inspire somebody, inspires people to do whatever the fuck they want. Um, and if I can just inspire one person by an episode, I'm nobody. I'm just a fucking guy. I'm just a fucking guy trying to be a comic and trying to hustle and doing this and just trying to be a good person, trying to give a good vibe, try to if I'm able to kind of just do that for somebody, do that, it's a big win for me at least, because I could be not doing anything, dude. I could be fucking sitting around, and the fact that like I'm telling you, I was gonna have another episode already posted up, but I just didn't feel like it was right. I feel this one's a little more better. I'm talking more and more into detail. I'm not feeling rushed at all. And like I said, thanks for everybody that supports this podcast. Um, yeah, I don't have any other words to say but thank you, because it's time consuming. It's not for everybody, and the people that it is for, like, it's fucking awesome. I do hope by the end of this year I can get like 50 like listens. Right now it's between like 20 to the highest one, which is like 30, I think. Hopefully I can get 50. That'd be awesome. That's to be the goal. And I'm gonna try better to make it look better, like thumbnails. Like Gil sent me some thumbnails that I can fucking use for like Selena's episode and his episode, and I want to make that better, because I was just doing pictures of screenshots of like whatever's in the episode, which I think that's still great, but the editing I was just using as like a filter, trying to make it look cool on some app called Prequel. And he actually showed me a way, well, showed me some pictures that I'm like, fuck, this looks cool. I think this looks professional. I think this looks better than just a fucking filter. It's a little more. I want to dedicate a little more time to this and make this look like I care about it, which I do care about it. Trust me, I really do. But I'm doing this thing by myself. I'm still trying to do my stand-up. I'm still trying to hit the gym. Still trying to make time for friends and family, So just bear with me. And once I get more fucking free time, I got a fucking job. If I got more free time, it's going to get better. And I'm working hard, trying to manifest success, put it out there. But some dates that I have, actually tomorrow, which is Tuesday, August 6th, I'm going to be doing a roast battle with James Jablonski versus Daniel Alvarez and Josh Gonzalez. And we'll see how that goes, because I'm your boy is not that much of a roaster, and the fact that, like, if I do say like a roast joke, it has to be in the moment, and not always it's gonna be funny, and that's just not my style. But I told James that I'd be down to back him up and see how it goes. So wish us luck for that one. August 10th, I'm gonna be doing Magdino's fucking birthday party at the private suite in Pico Rivera. I think you still have to hit him up for tickets, and it's $15, dude. $15 per ticket. Come check it out, dude. It's a pretty cool little secret venue, and we'll see how it goes for that one. There is another date that I'm doing. I just got hit up today, but I don't want to say it yet until I get the details. Let me check my phone. Maybe they sent the details. I'm not too sure. Real quick, if they did. Not yet. So once I get the details, you guys will see it on my Instagram. And then also August 31st, it's going to be the second time that I do Spanish Noche de Chistes at Paramount at Torchateria with El Foras. And a pretty good lineup, dude. It's a pretty good lineup that it's comics that always want to do Spanish comedy, and they're going to do it, dude. They're doing the fucking damn thing. That one's going to be fun. I'm hosting that one. And also, don't forget that August 16th, it's the actual Puro Laughs comedy, dude. I'm co-producing that one. And it's just the open mic showcase, dude. We're going to have comics that have been to our open mic, and we're going to, buy tickets, dude. $5, dude, on Eventbrite. $5. There also is a drink ticket. If you purchase your ticket with that drink ticket, it's a discounted drink. And the fucking Horchateria has some bomb-ass drinks, dude. It's some good beer. Just support that, dude, because if we're able to support that and make this bigger, we're going to have more shows to come. And before I dip out, I always like to say some kind words. And I think this hold on, let me think about how I'm going to say this. This week's words is do shit by yourself. Do shit by yourself. Get in the comfort of your own self. Yeah, self. Does that make sense? Be comfortable being alone. Go do shit that you always wanted to do by yourself. Go get a drink at a bar by yourself. 1. Go get dinner by yourself. Go on a walk by yourself. Have a conversation with yourself. It sounds crazy, but the conversations you have with yourself kind of like clear shit up sometimes. It's like also kind of like manifesting, Having a conversation with you is sometimes the best thing to do, I think. But yeah, why not you, dude? Why not miss out and just experience? I think that's what people need to do. Have a comfort of yourself. Other than that, you guys already know what it is, dude. Tell family and friends that you love them. Check up on them. Fucking be a good person. Smile at people sometimes, I know sometimes people get weirded out when you fucking smile at them, but smile. I think a smile goes a long way. And honestly, the fucking most important thing, dude, is don't be a motherfucking bond, dude. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, whoever listens to this. And, dude, share this shit. Help your boy out. Let's get those numbers up, all right? And eventually we'll be fucking giving shit away or something, We'll give some shit out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, dude. But thank you guys. This is another episode of Amonos with Ricky Novella. Thank you guys.